Dartmouth is a really special place, and I think part of what makes it special is our connection to where we are in the Upper Valley. But then I also think what makes Dartmouth special is our ecosystem of people. So our faculty are passionate about their research, they're passionate about teaching. Our students are incredibly driven, they're incredibly intelligent, but maybe more than that, they really want to get their hands on the big thorny problems that society faces and figure out how they can help solve them.
I really liked the community at Dartmouth. I felt that it was a very close, tight-knit community that you had the opportunity to meet many different kinds of people with all different backgrounds.
Dartmouth has always, at least in my 30 years, maintained a leadership role, and through all the recessions and political turmoil, Dartmouth has kept a really steady hand on the wheel.
I find that the set of values that most members of our community have here as it relates to sustainability and materials and waste are generally very aligned. People do not like to see things being wasted.
I feel that Casella has that same sentiment or value built in, and that's kind of where we align on both parts. So it's a really good fit.
So Dartmouth is one of the I think maybe the smallest Ivy League school, but you wouldn't know it by the way they present to the community at large and expect us to support it. Those standards are high.
Casella was really helpful to help us think about, what types of materials were we considering, what type of educational materials were we offering to the students, what kind of signage did we have. They were really critically helpful in that area. They also have been really helpful in both the bike shop and the thrift store.
When I meet with first-year families, the one thing I ask them is, did you bring a bicycle for your child? And if they said no, I said, well, don't purchase one. Let your child figure out whether they even need a bicycle. And if so, contact the bike shop.
So we now run a program called Dartmouth Bikes, which is a group of students who are engaged in refurbing bikes, repairing bikes, keeping bikes on the road, and also helping to educate their peers about not bringing a bike to campus or bringing a bike to campus and keeping it maintained so we don't end up throwing away bikes unnecessarily.
More recently, we have experienced a huge increase in the amount of clothing, textiles, and kind of associated accessories that are being generated on campus. The outcome of that has been a thrift store, which we call the free market.
Taking some of the waste that, as in clothes-wise, during cleanup, we've gone from having to deal with just one truck, that's all they dealt with, to now we don't have to deal with clothes. It's already picked up.
And for some students who've never seen a flake of snow in their life, they can get a lot of clothing and warm wear from that program as well.
I helped at the initial starting terms of it, and overall it went very well. I remember the first few terms that we had opened it, we started receiving emails from other colleges wanting to do the same thing and asking for pointers from us on how to get it started, things like that.
So it was kind of a natural step. While I was taking classes, I would have the opportunity to work in different projects to make the community that I'm in right now a more sustainable space, a greener space, and a space that really tries to care about the students and tries to make the students' lives better while making everything more environmentally friendly.
Receiving this award really helps me feel like when I'm in the warehouse, or I'm in the bike shop getting dirty and sweaty, or in the free market, just sorting clothes and managing piles of waste, has value and is appreciated.
But it's always nice to just take a moment, take a breath, and celebrate the fact that we have made some headway and that we continue to try to make headway. And I think, again, for our students who've been working really hard on this and who are learning about this ecosystem of waste management for the first time, it's really nice to know that there are people that care about the work that they're doing.
I was pretty excited when I learned that Dartmouth College won this award. It really speaks volumes to the effort effort that the Sustainability Office has put behind this program, and they really provide a lot of support and encouragement to build resilient students who are looking to solve problems, on a real world scale.
Those are initiatives that inspire people everywhere, and we had a lot of inspiration from many other places to do the projects that we do here at Dartmouth, and it kind of creates a chain where we keep going, and then we keep trying to solve all the problems that we created within climate change, and that's what draws me to work in sustainability in general.
So thank you to Casella for this award. We're honored to receive it, and I just wanted to take a second to call out all the people that made this possible. I'm super privileged to work with an incredible team here at Dartmouth, both within the Sustainability Office and also our campus services colleagues all around the campus who have made this possible. We couldn't have started a thrift store if we didn't have the support of our colleagues in residential operations. So a huge shout out to them for making this happen. And all around campus, there are campus services team members, custodians, folks who work on our landscape team, who on a daily basis work really hard to support Dartmouth sustainability goals and to support our students and their projects and programs working on reducing waste around campus. So a huge shout out to all of our colleagues who really made this possible. We appreciate everything you do on a day-to-day basis. We know that most of the time you prefer to do that without a lot of recognition and fanfare, which we appreciate, but we do want to give you a big shout out.